Hey there, and welcome back to Golf Carting TV. My name is Matt, and I'm thrilled to have you back here again for another great episode. We have a very cool cart for you today. These are the guys out of M&M Carts. They built a Dale Earnhardt race cart out of a Navitas chassis. Let's jump in and get some details on this thing. Awesome. So I'm here with Rob from M&M Carts. Rob, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself and the dealership, and then let's jump into this cart that you got for us today.
Hi, Matt. Thanks for the opportunity. My name's Rob Melton, M&M Carts here in Wilmington, Delaware. This is one of our featured builds we did. This build kind of means a lot to us. We wanted to do something. It actually started at the PGA show. We wanted to do something neat. And I talked to Paul Pryor, Angry Goats at the Bolt House, and told him what I wanted to do. And he said, well, do it. So here we are. I bought a chassis from Paul. We had it shipped up from Florida, and here's the end result. We wanted to build something that everyone knew, the brand, Dale Earnhardt brand. I was a big fan of his when he was racing, and we wanted to do something that everyone would know, no matter where we went, that knows that number 3 and all the graphics on this card.
Awesome, Rob. Why don't you tell us a little bit of details? You mentioned that it started on a Navitas chassis. So explain, for those who don't know what that is, explain just real briefly kind of what that means for you as a golf cart builder.
So we bought a 2024 Navitas chassis. It was a roller chassis, came with a controller, 600 amp controller, 5.5 kilowatt motor. The day we received the chassis, we took those parts off and we tricked it out with a 850 amp controller, 7.5 kilowatt motor. The Navitas chassis was just very good. They've done a lot of builds like these before. We wanted a sturdy chassis that could handle anything you could throw at it, and paired with the Navitas and the Bolt, everything just kind of blended together. And we did a custom 2-inch lowering kit on this cart that we did. You know, the Hoosier tires, the Mods wheels. As you walk around the cart, we put a 73.6 lithium heated Bolt battery energy. Put some lighting inside to accent the green Bolt.
Nice.
Custom
all that. I know, part of the chassis piece is that, a lot of people are familiar with builds on you're taking an old Easy Go or an old club car and kind of, building on top of something that already existed. But in this case, you basically have a clean slate basically to start with, and then you just build on top of there. And so it's nice to have all just brand new clean components all up underneath there. It looks really sharp.
Thank you. It's extremely nice. This is the first time we've ever done a custom build with a brand new chassis. And you're right, Matt, it does make it so much easier.
So tell me a little bit about some of those other details. I know when you talk about the motor and controller that comes with, there's one that comes with the chassis, but then you upgraded from there. So tell me a little bit about that, and then maybe also just a little bit about what kind of performance you're getting out of it so far.
So we did upgrade to the 850 amp controller, the 7.5 kilowatt motor from FSIP in Harrisburg. They had some in stock. We talked to them at the PGA show, and they were gracious enough to send us a couple. Of course, we went with Sound Extreme for the speakers, the sub, the lighting.
That's awesome.
We had a local company, Cassidy Graphics, do all the graphics for us. This is the first 10-inch screen we did with the Navitas upgraded dash. First time using deco mats, they knocked it out of the park. Gave them some ideas what we wanted. They came up with the floor mat for us. And of course, the Storm body, they just look so good when they're lowered on these chassis. Kind of performance we're getting. Kyle here's got it up to about 60 and got scared. So we really don't have a true number on it so far. I got it up to 50 and got scared. So I'm a little older than they are. So we're anxious to see what it can really do once we get it, completely tuned to its capacity. But a pretty scary ride.
Yeah, I mean, it's a golf cart still. I know, it's meant to go 15, 20 miles an hour. So when you start pushing it over there, no matter what you do, it's still a little bit anxious. So tell me a little bit too, if you don't mind, when you explain the process, or if you could explain the process of when you did like a lowering kit, right? So I get it from looking at it, but explain a little bit of that process if you don't mind.
So we had a local fabricator that does some work for us. They custom fabricate some other things for us outside of our shop. So we did a 2-inch leveling block in the front, 2-inch lowering block in the front, 2 by 4 inches, and mounted that. And in the back, we kind of did the same thing, dropped the springs down 2 inches. Of course, we had to fabricate a little bit of it ourselves, drilling for the spring mounts and all that stuff. So, you can't buy this stuff. You just kind of have to fabricate it. And, so it's not just something everything's just bolt on, you put together. You have to, have a little knowledge to, have some things sent out to be custom made for you as well to make it, we could have made it, stock, but we wanted it to lower. It just looks better with the Hoosier tires, with the storm body, just makes it, the stance really nice.
And then you've got is that the All Sport windshield you got on there?
All Sports windshield. Mods custom did the seats for us, stitched the 3s in the headrest. They did a great job with that.
Oh yeah, just noticing that. That's cool. Very nice.
Oops.
And you got a horn.
Yeah, horn.
And is that full dash? Is that the Navitas dash, or is that a custom dash to fit
That's
Navitas
a
screen?
Navitas dash with the 10-inch screen. All of our audio and everything runs through that screen. So
Nice.
It turned out pretty sharp.
Everything works smoothly as far as that goes with the Sound Extreme sound and everything?
Yes.
That
Yes.
worked out pretty well for you?
Works flawlessly. We love Sound Extreme. That's the #1 product that we use on all our builds is all Sound Extreme. So they treat us pretty well, and we're happy with the products.
Very cool. Give me a quick background on M&M Carts. Tell me a little bit about the business.
Well, we've been in the business. This is our 3rd year. We started really small. We had no idea it was going to prosper into such a, great business. It started out as fun, just tricking out some golf carts. And, it led us into this. And we're very happy. We're very blessed with the customers we have. And, we're a small shop. And to sell the amount of carts we sell a year is pretty impressive for what we do. So we're very excited about it. And we're very excited to be able to build some really neat custom builds like this. And, to show off what we can do in-house with custom builds, no matter who you are.
Yeah, that's awesome. And to think that this is the first one you've done like this, that's pretty impressive. Very, very cool.
This is our first Navitas chassis build like this. We've built some custom stuff, but nothing to this extreme.
Awesome, Rob. Very, very cool cart. I really appreciate you taking the time, and congratulations on completing this particular one as a Navitas build. It's really, really cool. Thanks for coming on today.
Thank you, Matt. I truly appreciate the opportunity. And, a big shout out to, Mods, Todd and Navitas, Sound Extreme, Deco Mats, everybody come together on this. And, we couldn't do it without you. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Very cool to see somebody who takes that creativity and puts it into something, especially if they're dealing with something like they were with this Navitas chassis for the first time, building something like that. Obviously, they've done some custom stuff before, but it's just really cool to see somebody dig in and make something awesome. So congrats to Rob out there and Kyle over at M&M Carts. Hope you enjoyed that. Please like, subscribe, share, do all those wonderful things, and be sure to join us back here next Wednesday at noon for another episode. We'll see you then.